duck, egg and cocotte with mushrooms, gruyere, truffle, and soldiers. What does that mean?
True, but then I don't think you have the waffle.
Yeah, but we have to go for the waffles. And this is the view from our table. Here we have the Gherkin, which is a very famous building here in London. And back there we have the Tower Bridge. Don't know if you can see it. All the way there. And we have a beautiful skyline of the city. Okay, so let's see what they have in store. I'm actually just gonna go for the classic, the duck with waffle.
Yeah, me too. If it's like named after the whole place, it must be their specialty.
We have the famous duck and waffles, the signature dish of this restaurant. They brought us a little nice maple syrup sauce here, and it has an egg on top.
Very curious.
I never would have thought that I would be having duck and waffles for breakfast, but I think there's a first time for everything, right? Perfectly ready. There's something about the seasoning of this duck. I don't know exactly what it is, but it tastes really nice. I think the duck's marinated in a sauce.
It's really good because the duck, of course, is very savory, and the waffle is a little sweet.
I think this runny egg is a nice combination with it as well, right?
It's a very nice mixture of textures. I love duck. It has a more like pronounced flavor than chicken.
It's a nice combination between sweet and savory.
And then the crunchiness of the waffle.
And also the skin of the duck is very crunchy. It's very tender on the inside, and then on the outside it's very crispy. It's really good. The milk is also nice.
I was shocked to see how busy it was already at 9 in the morning.
And this place is open 24 hours.
Really?
By the way, a little fun fact, today is actually our anniversary, and it's really nice that they brought us these cakes. Look how cool. Really cool, right? Cheers.
Cheers. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Effervescence. Oh, I think now we should dig into the desserts.
I agree.
It's like a chocolate extravaganza.
Nice, huh?
Like the brownie is kind of dense and it has a little bit of a taste of like plum, and then the mousse on top is very creamy, very chocolatey.
I like that it's very much still a mix of like old and modern buildings. Like for instance, there you see these little houses amidst like modern flats.
The food was great, the service was really good as well.
Really good, yeah.
Really enjoyed this, highly recommend. Wow, the view here is amazing. London is a big city, and in one day in the city you might not have time to see all of the attractions. But a good way to see some of the main highlights is actually to take one of the public buses. So we are taking the bus 11 from here, from Liverpool Street Station, all the way to the other side of the city. It passes through some of the main highlights of the city, including close to the Big Ben, Buckingham Palace, and much more. So that's where we are going right now, trying to find the station. I would say we have to make sure that we go on the front seats, at the top and the front seats, because that's where we have the best view. Perfect. We got the front seats, so now we can watch London. And the good thing is that since we have the daily pass, we can get out, we can get in, we can do whatever we want.
I love that, you don't have to worry about it.
Ooh,
Some fresh air is very welcome.
yeah.
Oh, I love those little buildings.
Oh yeah, those are these traditional... Ah yeah, the Albert. That's actually a very famous pub. So what did you think of the bus ride?
It was good. It was nice to see some things, although sometimes you couldn't really see the buildings in their entirety.
Yeah.
So it's good to get a little sense of what is where,
Uh-huh.
but then you must also get out and actually see them.
Yeah, and the good thing is like with this, yeah, with the daily tickets, as we were saying, you can just get out, really explore the area, explore the buildings, hop on again, and then continue.
Right. Like technically they're just mime artists, right?
Yeah, I wonder if they have any function, like actual function, or if they're just here to our entertainment. Well, I mean, they definitely have a function there, right? With those guns. The famous Buckingham Palace. It's nice to come here when it's the time for the change of guards, so you can see a little bit of the spectacle.
Right.
But the area around the palace is really nice because there is this huge park, and there is a whole team here making sure that the gardens of the palace are looking polished and nice. Oh wait, someone important is passing by there. Maybe some royal visitor. This big avenue is where they hold some of the main parades of the palace. And here it is, the Buckingham Palace, the famous almighty Buckingham Palace. London has an amazing culinary scene with all sorts of experiences and types of restaurants. And now, since it's our anniversary, we are going to the most romantic restaurants in the entire world. That's at least what everyone says, so let's check it out. So we have here the menu a la carte. There's also this weekday set lunch, which is either 2 courses or 3 courses with a glass of bubbles. So we can choose from the starters here, the main courses, side dishes, and desserts. First course arrived, and it's a beetroot salad with some goat cheese. Really nice presentation. And also some bubbles here. Those little dots you see here are meringue.
Oh, it's so beautiful that you almost don't want to break it. You know what I mean? The goat cheese goes really well with the beet. It's a good starter with the right mix between a little sweetness and a little sourness.
No, it's really good. But I really like the consistency of the goat cheese. It's more like a cream of goat cheese. Yeah.
It's like the combination between like a really crispy outside and then inside it's very soft. Like this is the pork belly, like the fat. It's pretty intense, but it's really good. Do you want to try a little piece?
So this is pure pork fat.
Pork belly fat, yeah.
Pork belly fat.
It's good, right?
It's good. Not something I would order, but it's good. So I ordered a Scottish fish. Let's see.
Yeah, is it good? Much lighter than mine.
Yeah, definitely. The fish is really good. It's like just right. Like this creamy layer with the crunchiness of the pecan on top, and then this is supposed to be an ice cream, right?
Creme fraiche.
Creme fraiche.
I think it's like a pecan with like maple syrup in between. Really nice.
I want to try a little piece.
Nice, huh?
What I find interesting about the creme brulee that I got is that they have this honeycomb on top. Oh yeah, there is honey. has a strong honey flavor.
Nice.
Mmm.
This is like a little cookie or what is it?
Yeah, it's a cookie. And it's a nice touch that they brought us this cupcake to celebrate the anniversary. Oh, and there is a little golden leaf on the top. Okay, I've never eaten a cake like this. It's the dough kind of like crumbles in your mouth, right?
True.
It melts. Very interesting.
So, thoughts?
Impressions of the restaurant.
Okay, so let me think. I thought the food was really good, especially like beautiful presentation and some original tastes and textures and stuff like this. Did feel that the atmosphere was like a little stiff, maybe for my liking, like a little formal.
Yeah.
But then when we got to the ground floor, it already looked a little bit less like that. There was a little bit more space. Felt a little bit more open.
Yeah.
Literally in terms of light also. So I would definitely recommend you, if you're gonna go, ask to go on the big room, not the one upstairs.
Yes. The thing is, Clos Maggiore is considered the most romantic restaurant in the world. The atmosphere is a little more classic. We usually like more contemporary restaurants where, you know, the atmosphere is a little more young and cool and a little bit more casual. But with Clos Maggiore, it's a little more classic. It's something different, something that we don't usually do. I thought that the food was of really good quality, like the different layers of the flavors were really well balanced. They also outsource their products from like local farmers, so it's all very fresh. We were sitting on the room upstairs. I also agree that if you're gonna go to this restaurant, you have to sit on the main room because that's the most romantic and the most atmospheric. Overall, I think it was a really good experience. Whether it is the most romantic restaurant in the world or not, it's subjective, of course. But yeah, we enjoyed it. At least I enjoyed it. How do you? Yeah, something different, something nice.
So London doesn't really have like one center, right? Like one central space, like a lot of cities do.
Well, kinda does and kinda not. There are these areas of central London, which are the center of the city, but also there are lots of smaller centers around.
Right. And this would be this more central part, right?
Yeah, this is definitely central London. Yeah. And well, you can see it by the crowds. Thank you. Wow, this is more our vibe. Look at this amazing view we have from here. We have the River Thames. We can see a few of the highlights of London. Really interesting. Yeah, I feel like this is more our vibe compared to the more classic restaurants. I mean, it was nice. Like, it was nice to have that experience, and the food was amazing. But this is more like us, you know.
I feel like I like places where you feel like you can, like in the other place, I wouldn't like sit like this, for instance, you know.
Yeah, it's like a little more casual here.
Casual, yeah.
I definitely prefer this cool, casual vibe of the Hoxton, and this is very special place with this amazing view. So I got myself a dirty martini, and Tim got a penicillin. Cheers.
Cheers. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Take 3. Ooh, intense.
Yeah.
Very strong flavor of the olive. Olive with blue cheese.
Ooh,
at
nice.
least.
So it's very dirty. Can I have a small
Flavor.
sip? You can try this one.
Okay.
You can say no.
No, I say yes.
Ooh. Ooh.
Very strong, right? The strong taste doesn't come from the alcohol, it actually comes from the olive itself. But it has a very unique flavor.
It does give me blue cheese, strangely.
Tastes like blue cheese, but there is no blue cheese here. Interesting. I like it.
Maybe
Let
it
me
is
try.
inside, after all?
Maybe.
No, I don't see it.
Ooh, nice. Very refreshing.
Right?
The complete opposite. Ooh, but really nice aftertaste as well from the whiskey. Okay, I think this is one of the most delicious dirty martinis I've ever had. It has a very different taste, very strong, but at the same time, yeah, it kind of tastes like a meal. It's definitely the olives. This looks like it comes from the south. Spain, maybe, south of Italy. Ah, that's also the concept of this restaurant. No, southern vibes. Round 2, and I decided to go for another one because it was just really good, and Tim decided to go for the pink flamingo, right?
No, just flamingo.
Just flamingo?
Yeah, it's with Belvedere vodka, our favorite, dragon fruit, hibiscus, lichet, and egg whites.
Wow. I wish every public transport in the world had this. Well done, London. Well done.